Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mias, and today I'm actually going to be discussing the level 11 Synchro Trishula Sub-Zero Dragon of the Ice Bearer. But before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, so what this card is, basically the exact same summoning conditions as a card that you already know, which is Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Level 9, you need 1 tuner and 2 or more non-tuners, which is a bummer because when we first read the card, when it first got announced, I'm pretty sure it actually rewrote like 1 tuner and 1 or more non-tuners, so obviously the card would be broken if it was just like Starry Deer 2.0, but unfortunately that is not the case, and that's why I'm making this video. Is this going to be really impactful, and will this replace the old Trishula? So disclaimer, I don't think it will because, yes, the effect is completely different, alright? You don't actually affect your opponent's hand, so obviously this card, if you're making it on your own main phase when you're going first, actually has just no effect, and you can't really use it as Xyz materials because Trishula, what made it overpowered was the fact that if you were actually going first, you could remove a card from your opponent's hand, and then you could use it for either Enter Blatnir to remove another card, Phantom Fortress Enter Blatnir, or you can go into VFD to stop your opponent from using any monster effects for like a full turn, which is obviously not fair at all. However, they were kind of ignoring something because Trishula Sub-Zero Dragon of the Ice Bearer, the new one, is actually quite nasty going second, and there's also something that you can do with this card even if you're going first. Now you might be thinking, well, no, you just said that it's garbage going first. Yeah, summoning it going first is garbage, but you can actually set it up on your first turn, so let me explain myself. If you can actually make Needle Fiber without actually using the effect of Plague Spreader zombies, so for example, Uni Zombie send Eldritch, and then Eldritch send a spell or trap to special summon itself, make Needle Fiber, summon Plague Spreader. If you actually get to this point and your Plague Spreader isn't used up, you can actually make this Trishula Synchro monster during your opponent's turn because you would go banana, so link cross using the Needle Fiber, summon yourself 2 tokens, and then you would go, I mean, you actually have a lot of plays, but the most important one, the most relevant one, is actually going Cyber's Integrator and then using the effect of Plague Spreader Zombie in your graveyard to revive it by putting another card from your hand. It's actually quite naggy, I know. And then you link off the Plague Spreader Zombie and the Link Cross for another Needle Fiber. So at this point, you have 1 Link Cross token, you have Cyber's Integrator, which is a level 3 Cyber's that is non-tuner, which is very important here. And also when it leaves the field, you draw 1 card. I may actually feature this card on my channel, on my combos, like several times. And then you have a Needle Fiber. So you have a non-tuner level 3, a non-tuner level 4. You can already see where this is going. 4 plus 1 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4, so 11 minus 4 equals 7. There is a level 7 tuner that allows you to sync during your opponent's turn, which is Shooting Riser Dragon. Now, this is actually something that annoys me a lot because Trishula Sub-Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier, it actually has the exact same clause as the old Trishula. If I recall correctly, actually, when this card is Synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. Is it up to 3 or exactly 3? Also forgot. Up to 3. Okay, so at least this is kind of good. It's not like the Trishula Ritual Monster, where it actually has to banish exactly 1 from the hand, field, and grave if your opponent doesn't have any cards in the grave, or any cards on the field, or any cards in the hand. Trishula actually cannot activate at all. And I'm pretty sure it also cannot resolve, so even if it actually activated, you can actually dodge the resolution, so that's actually quite nasty. You can actually banish up to 3 cards, but if you summon it on Chainlink 2 or higher, you don't banish anything because it is an optional 1 effect, meaning that it actually has to be the last thing to happen in order to actually get its chance to trigger. So one really annoying thing that can happen to you is you have your Shooting Riser, you really want to like use it for a summoning material and use the effect of Foolish, but you can't really do that because try to think about it. You're using the effect of Trishula, Shooting Riser to send, and then your monster is either going to lose level, so you can no longer make Trishula Sub-Zero, or you're going to, you know, use the effect and then chain. That also doesn't work because, like I said, it's summoned Chainlink 2, doesn't actually trigger, and then congratulations, you have a useless Trishula on the field that doesn't do anything. Okay, sure, it floats on like Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier and transforms its attack into 33, but that's super irrelevant, and also it has to be destroyed by your opponent's card, so there are no combos that you can do with anything that says if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card, unless your game plan is actually crashing your monster, which only happens during your own battle phase. And also, it's not like it was broken because you only special summon Trishula. It's not like it said special summon it and then treat it as a synchro summon, because that would be nasty. Like, you kill Trishula Sub-Zero, you summon a Trishula Dragon, banish one from each. Oh my god, no. But fortunately, we do not have that, so there are really no ways of abusing this card whatsoever. And also, this card is just as good as how easy it is to make this without negging, and also only if it is the optimal thing that you can do when you're setting up for going first. Well, obviously, those arguments are only really valid if you're using this in order to go first or to interrupt your opponent by banishing 3 cards on the field. But once again, the quick synchro summoning method. So obviously, the main way I was like abusing Trishula before wasn't even using on my own turn. It was actually synchro summoning it during the opponent's turn. You can still do that, obviously, but if Needle Fiber gets banned, well, this is 100% dead. If Link Cross gets banned, this is dead. If you, I mean, I don't think Konami are going to ban every single tuner in the game. That this just limits card design. So as long as a card like Needle Fiber exists, you can never release a good tuner because it'll just instantly ruin Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm actually done talking about the going first aspect of the card. Now, how good is the card going second? Well, it banishes up to 3 cards without targeting, and it's just 3 cards. So that's actually quite nasty. You can banish spells and traps. You can do it during your opponent's end phase once again. But if you're doing it on your turn, it actually allows you to break like boards like there's no tomorrow. Like I said, you can crash this. It only has 2700 attack, the exact same stats as Trishula, the 3 other Trishulas. So all 4 are the like 2700 attack, 2000 defense. But this one being level 11, kind of whack, honestly. It's just so, it sucks because there's literally no level 11 exceeds, I mean rank 11 exceeds, and it should have been like level 12 and only needed like 2 monsters, but then obviously the card would be tier 0. So once again, I'm just reiterating my opinion. I don't think this card is going to be of any relevance whatsoever. It's not going to be a chase card. It's not going to be a secret rare unless, you know, something weird, really weird happens. Obviously Trishula was a different story because it wasn't actually in a core set, it was in a hidden arsenal, so this can actually be in like a bonus set or something, we never know. Those are just my 2 cents on the new Trishula Dragon Synchro monster. If you guys have any like comments or feedback or a different opinion, definitely let me know. Maybe I missed something, honestly, and this is the main, you know, the main thing about these videos is that you guys get to learn from me a bit, and then I learn from you a lot, and other people learn from you guys a lot. So definitely let us know, and that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.